Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into something, something many of us aim for but find incredibly hard. Truly being present,
Yeah,
right here, right now.
absolutely. It sounds simple.
Yeah, but actually living there, that's the real challenge, isn't it?
It really is. I
Yeah.
mean, we get the idea intellectually, the value of the moment,
Yeah.
but our minds, they're just constantly dragged off somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
past, future.
Exactly. It's a kind of universal struggle, especially now with everything demanding our attention.
And that's really what this deep dive is all about today. We're looking at insights from this really interesting essay collection. It's all about shifting your perspective.
Right.
So our mission here is to try and understand why being present is so difficult, even though it seems straightforward, and crucially, explore some practical tools the source gives us. It calls them mantras to help, anchor yourself.
Yeah, and the source, it gets right to the heart of it. It argues that this moment, the one you're in right now, is the only reality you ever actually experience.
Wow. Okay. Everything else, regrets, anxieties about what's next,
Mm-hmm.
it sort of suggests that's all just, well, an illusion, something keeping you from your actual life happening now.
That's a pretty bold claim. It's not just about, feeling calmer. It's saying something fundamental about reality itself, according to this source.
It is. And it really hammers that home with a line that stuck with me. What you do now is not just something, it's everything.
Everything.
Yeah, the idea is that all your potential, your future, it's all built, like brick by brick, with what you do and how aware you are in the present.
Okay. So recognizing how hard this is and what's at stake.
Hmm.
The source brings in these 15 little mantras
Mm-hmm.
and these mental prompts, anchors, designed to pull your mind back when it wanders off. Reminders that, quote, life happens in a series of moments.
Exactly. Simple phrases and maybe questions, but they're aimed at cutting through all that mental chatter, getting you back to the immediate sort of sensory experience of being alive right now.
Okay, let's look at a couple. There's one. All that exists is what's in front of me. How does simplifying things that much actually help with feeling overwhelmed?
Well, it's like consciously narrowing your focus. When your brain is spiraling about a million things work, home, the future, this mantra is like telling, stop, hold on, just deal with the data this second.
Right.
It's not saying other things don't exist, of course. But as a practice, it trains your mind to come back to the concrete, the tangible present, which
Right.
is, frankly, less scary than imagining futures or replaying the past.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cutting through the clutter. Here's another one I found really interesting. The only way to be extraordinary depends on what I do with the ordinary.
Ah, yes.
We're often chasing big, grand moments, aren't we? How does this one sort of flip that?
It completely reframes the mundane, doesn't it? Instead of seeing daily tasks, routines as just stuff to get through.
Yeah, hurdles.
Exactly. Hurdles on the way to something important. This suggests those ordinary moments are the actual building blocks of anything significant.
Hmm.
It's an invitation to find purpose and presence within the ordinary stuff.
Hmm.
Recognizing that mastering these moments, being present for them, that's the path. It fights that feeling that your current life isn't quite enough yet.
So it shifts you from just getting through the day to actually engaging with it.
Precisely.
And for anyone maybe feeling stuck or like they don't have what they need, this one feels super practical. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you
Oh,
can.
no, that one's fantastic.
Ah.
It's like a direct hit against feeling paralyzed because things aren't perfect.
Right. Or waiting for the right time.
Exactly. It grounds you in just accepting your current reality, skills, resources, energy levels, whatever, without judging it. And it says, okay, from here, with this, take a step. What can you do right now?
Makes progress feel possible.
Yeah, it focuses on achievable action.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of removes the excuse of I'm not ready yet.
And the source even gives a wonderfully simple physical anchor too. Be where your feet are.
Huh, yeah. Simple but effective.
It's almost impossible to stay lost in thought when you deliberately bring your attention down to your feet on the ground, isn't it?
It's very grounding. Literally, it's a body cue. Mind floating off. Okay, where are my feet? What does the ground feel like? Instantly connects you back to the physical present, the space you're actually in. It's like a quick reset button.
So for you listening, the challenge maybe posed by this material is, how could you use one of these, weave one of these little mantras or questions into your day? Could just one of them become your personal anchor when you feel your attention getting pulled away?
And they're meant to be quick, right? Not deep hour-long meditations unless you want that. Just little touchstones, maybe experiment, see if one resonates.
So this deep dive into the source's view really reminds us that presence, well, according to these essays, It isn't some optional extra. It is the fundamental reality we're living in, despite all the noise.
Yeah, the constant pull of past and future. And these tools, these mantras, are offered as just simple ways to consciously step back into this moment.
The source leaves us with a pretty potent question to ponder. My life consists of my days. What am I doing with this one?
Puts it squarely on today.
And if we take that idea seriously, that each day is made up of just countless moments, one after another, maybe consider this. What quality, what kind of attention are you choosing to bring to the very next moment?